Guys, welcome to MyGuy Reviews review of Dead Star. So this it's basically, ooh, someone's coming to attack me. It's basically it's not quite a 2D scroller shoot 'em up, but there is a little bit more to it. As you can see there, I can move left and right and stuff. I can also command these guys to follow me. Now, the basic premise of this is you're one of these ships, and you'll shoot things down, especially the enemy. You get a number of different fire-ups. You choose which direction you want to shoot in, and of course you can use and collect these ore pieces for your base if you like. So let me go back into here and interact and transfer some of this stuff there. So as you can kind of build up your base. Now you see where it says level 3, I'm heading off in that direction. The graphics are quite good. I mean, you know, just choose the direction that I want to shoot in. I've got a number of fire-ups that I could use, and obviously you get XP for killing things. Now, the good thing about this game, a bit more fun, is you can play 10v10. You can play 5v5, which is cool as well. And you can just kind of play a bit of free play or skirmish or whatever you want to call it. So there's a variety of different modes as well. Let's transfer some ore, and let's get these guys to follow me. So let's head to number 3 so we can see some shootouts. But as you can see, the background pretty much is static in the far end. The front end is obviously moving, and it is a 2D kind of shoot 'em up in a way, but with it's a slight little twist to it, because when you're actually playing this game and you play online, and you play the 2 or 3v3 or 10v10, it is really exciting, because you're going to come up against lots and lots of things to kill, and lots of people trying to kill you, stuff like that, and it is really enjoyable. And as you can see here, I am shooting down their base, and I was going to say I successfully did it, but no, not to my dismay. So let's start off with the Vindicator. As you can see, the graphics aren't too bad. I'm playing this currently on the PS4. He's got different kind of weapons. Each kind of ship has different weapons as well, different loadouts. So I've got that, for example. I've also got this. This is quite cool. This is one of my favorites. It's like a high beam. And obviously you've got my favorite shooter, normal shooter. That's like a heat-seeking missile. I stand here long enough and this becomes kind of my base now as well. So you kind of float around in space, you do various kind of bits and pieces, you upgrade your base, you shoot things down, use your various power-ups, and obviously you can do stuff like that. And depending on which loadout, which ship has its advantages, they have disadvantages, that sort of thing. It's a bit to learn and kind of bit to get your head around. The 5v5 and the 10v10 is where the game really gets going. And that's basically kind of like where the fun is to be had, because then you can play some crazy skirmishes literally as soon as you come out. There's lots going on. One of the things that kind of like a little bit annoying is when you do play the multiplayer, you do kind of get you get all sorts of people playing on there, and the matchmaking isn't that good, but the kind of it kind of does makes up for it, because you've got this really cool element of 5v5 or kind of 10v10, and you've got different transfer some ore, and that's kind of my area as well. So you've got different kind of environments. On the bottom left we've got the map where we've got the 3-2-3-2, so the enemy is set at 3 right now. You have certain asteroids you want to destroy because you can get ores out of them, so I think it's this one. And yeah, the game does have enough to kind of keep you playing for a few hours, definitely. It'll keep you coming back. I mean, the online element is good. There is no single player offline campaign. This is something that's happening more and more. We've seen when the latest Battlefront came out as well, and it had no offline mode really. It's got a single player, tiny kind of little play to it, but it's mainly all online. And this is a similar kind of thing again, where it is all online. And that's kind of where I think the game kind of lets itself down a little bit, because you'd like to play a tiny bit, a couple of skirmishes or campaign offline, because then you can really get your head around your ships and which ones you want to play with, instead of just doing a free play and then kind of getting straight to the meat of the game and playing into like a full-on war with 10v10 or 5v5. A couple more elements to the game would be good as well. Instead of just having 1 or 2, it'd be good if there was a few more different options as well available. But overall the game is good. I've been playing it for quite a while. I've kind of got my characters and kind of know which ships I kind of like, and you'll kind of like pick your own. Level 3, too good for me. You'll kind of pick out your own loadouts and stuff, and you'll kind of like enjoy the game. Now here I can, if I can move the ship, I can also call these ships into battle with me, see? And now they just follow me, which is cool. So there's a few kind of nice bits with the game. The graphics aren't bad. You do stay in the center of the screen. You're just literally moving left, right, up, down, but the whole screen moves around with you. Overall, yeah, I'm enjoying this game. It's worth playing, especially the online version of it. There's no offline mode, so that's a little bit annoying. There's no kind of offline proper campaigns, which is a little bit annoying. But it kind of makes up with it with the kind of gameplay once you do get on and you start playing it with lots and lots of friends who are online, which is really, really cool. And you can, you know, play some crazy skirmishes and stuff, so it's worth playing. I'd give this a solid 7 out of 10. I mean, the graphics are good. You'll get quite a few hours gameplay out, and if you've got lots of mates on here playing, obviously 5 of you guys versus 5 of them is really cool. So hit me up with your comments, hit the big S button to subscribe for more, for all things kind of Dead Star, and I'll put up more walkthroughs, helps and stuff if you guys need any, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. R2, L2, R1, L1, they're your weapons. And yeah, hit me up with your comments and stuff and tell me what you guys are thinking.